Hey, Charlie, nice game. You made it look easy out there. They mentioned during the broadcast that you guys had some kind of discussion about energy, and I wonder if you could tell us whatever you could tell us about that, because you all looked extremely cohesive, a lot of energy. It didn't look actually like for 1 minute that you guys were prepared to lose. So can you talk about maybe what kind of things you guys might have ironed out since Texas Tech and West Virginia?
Yes, yeah, I definitely agree. Coach, I agree with you. Coach preached about chemistry, and I feel like over this past week in practice and everything, we kind of took those losses to heart, and we're like, we're too good of a team, and we practiced too hard to be losing like that. So we made sure on this road game that we got the win and we got the job done. I feel like our intensity in practice and shoot around these prior days to the game of today, it was just good. And we played really well, and we played like the Texas team that Coach preaches about. And he mentioned that, this was an amazing win for us. We needed this boost.
That's great. And I guess just to follow up, I know Deanna's out and then Audrey is out temporarily. How do you guys adjust when you have changes in personnel and lineup like that?
Yeah. So, we only have 8 available players. So, but as conditioned as we are and how much we run in practice, I feel like it's okay. We're going to get Odd back soon. We just got to adjust. Things happen in the game of basketball. And so you can't just stop. We got to adjust. But when we get those players back, we got to make sure that, they're in the ropes too and we don't lose a beat, So people that stepped up on the bench today, we did really well.
Thank you.
Danny Davis, go ahead.
Charli, on Wednesday you went 23-20, and tonight was 22-19. I'm curious, you personally, is this your best ever week of basketball, or was there a moment in high school where you were hotter, or club ball, or sometime here at Texas?
I've never had like a 2020 game that I can remember. Like that means a lot. Like that last game, that 2020, it meant a lot. And I could have had 2020 back to back tonight, but I was one rebound shy. So it just means a lot. These wins right now in college meant more to me than in high school, because it's like everybody's good in the Big 12. And so when you're playing against great players and you perform well, it means a lot. And it means a lot for my teammates to find me in open spots as well. And I feel like I'm just being really aggressive on the boards. And I wasn't like that last year. I was at times, but I just feel like I'm just really aggressive on the boards, offensively mostly.
Now, when you go out in a matchup like tonight and you have Ashley on the other side, do you feel like you had to go out there and say, I'm the best player on this court and just play like that? Or do you take that mentality into every game that you want to show that you're the best player out there?
Yeah, I'm a real humble and modest kid, but at the same time, I know how good I am. And I feel like my game does the talking for itself. So if you're watching me play basketball, I feel like a lot of people know that I'm a good basketball player. So, I don't like to boast or brag. I just let my game do the talking. But at the end of the day, I know how good I am, and I know how good I can be. And these past couple games, I've shown how good of a basketball player I am.
Jonathan Thomas, go ahead, please, sir.
Charli, simply, how do you all keep this going?
Oh man, yeah, Coach talked about that as well. We had a great game, but can you stack them? Can you stack games? Can you stack practices? Can you stack days in the weight room? So it's just all about us keeping us prepared, not taking days off or getting too high, getting too low, because a lot of people can go home tonight and think, man, this is just a good game. But if you think about it, we still got a whole another half of Big 12 play. So we just got to take this win and bring it to the next game. We got Oklahoma State on the road, another road game. So we just got to take this win, realize and film what we did wrong, because we did some things wrong tonight, but we did more good than bad, but still pick up those things and clean up a lot of stuff here and there. So we'll be ready. We just got to stack these wins.
John High, go ahead, please.
Charli, you talked about, the team and the chemistry. Joanne was talking about just the energy. Why do you think it took this long to get to that point and not maybe after the West Virginia game?
Honestly, I was telling them earlier, we haven't got a whole team together. Like, it's since Corona, like we were doing individuals, a lot of people were in the gym at the same time. So we really just, I don't know what month, I would say like August, September, we really got a full team together practicing. So we're still fairly new, but at the same time, I feel like our chemistry and practice is well. We're playing really well, and we're starting to become that Texas team that coach wants us to be in. I feel like this game is going to carry on to our next game, and we're just going to keep getting better from here.
Two last ones in the queue. Danny Davis, go ahead, please.
Charlie, even though Deanna is out, you can probably speak on her too, but what is your impression of these freshmen and how they are coming along at this point in the season? You guys got big minutes from both Shay and Ashley tonight.
Relentless. They're not afraid. I mean, you could look at Ashley and, you know, she'll go out there and she'll guard the best player on the court. Or you look at Deanna when she was playing, like she played good the first time when we played at Iowa State. If you remember when we played them, she played amazing. And so these freshmen, they're just not afraid. And I feel like that's a big part of being a freshman. You can't come out here and be scared, you know, and they just, even in practice, they take ownership, they talk, they're leading, you know, they're stuff, that's stuff that coach recruits. And, you know, it means a lot to us upperclassmen because it's like, we don't got to do all the work, you know, the freshmen can hold their own, everybody can hold their own. And, you know, at the end of the day, we just get the job done, each and every one of us.
Last one for Charlie, to Sue Favor, please.
Hey, Charli, so looking ahead to Oklahoma State, you're going to match up with Natasha Mack. How do you both are beastly. How do you prepare to match up with Natasha Mack?
Yeah, same way I match up against any other post player in the scout. You know, coach is going to put a practice guy out there and we got to play one-on-one or something like that. So, I mean, I'll be ready. We'll all be ready. It's going to be a good game. It's going to be a good matchup between us two. We're kind of the same, kind of got the same skill set, kind of the same length, kind of build. Run the floor well. She can shoot, I can shoot. So it's going to be a good matchup, but I feel like all of us got to play well in order for us to win. So that's going to be the biggest thing.
Thank you.
Yes, ma'am.